President Ranil Wickremesinghe says an approach where Sri Lanka as a debtor initiated talks to avoid insolvency was the key to the success achieved in getting creditors on board with the debt restructuring talks. Addressing a summit for new global financing pact, the president said Sri Lanka was not in favor of a common framework as it could have made the country's debt restructuring process slower and inefficient. Speaking further, President Wickremesinghe also highlighted the need for a new approach in dealing with the Paris and non-Paris club creditors.
A summit for a new global finance impact commenced at the Palais Brongniart in Paris today. President Ranil Wickremesinghe, who participated in the summit upon an invitation extended by French President Emmanuel Macron, addressed a panel discussion themed Debt and Special Drawing Rights Channeling, Where Do We Stand and How to Go Further.
Following the conclusion of negotiations with the IMF and the successful approval of the EFF, we have had no roadmap to follow regarding the next phase of debt restructuring. So before we can get the next tranche from the IMF. So it's a question of us now mapping the road out. The debtor-led approach was the key to our success. It was our program, not an IMF program. Secondly, we found sponsor for us among the official creditor community. That helps. I am not sure that a binding framework like the common framework would have rendered the process quicker or more efficient. If we have a common framework, what happens is we move as fast as the slowest creditor. So we get tied down. So that's why we're not in favor of a common framework. We were able to create traction with the most committed creditors, raising the general quality and efficiency of the process. Our creditors include the Paris Club and the non-Paris Club members, of which India and China are two of our main creditors. So we've attempted to establish an ad hoc platform for the official creditors, including the Paris Club members and others. India, Hungary, others came on to participate in the ad hoc platform. China participated as observers. We shared the information with all parties on an open, transparent process. Then I must thank IMF. With the intervention of the IMF and Sri Lanka's coordination, we are dealing with both groups. What else helped us was that Sri Lanka had ongoing negotiations with Japan, India and China separately regarding further trade integration and also some of the development programs for the future. This assisted our process. But as far as my experience is, we have to have some improvement for the interaction between the committee and the debtors, because the debt restructuring process is a negotiation and it should by essence be interactive. Looking at the dealing with Paris Club and non-Paris Club, we need a new approach because this is basically a geopolitical issue. The mistrust between US and China and the growing tensions, it has to be addressed by all, not merely by Sri Lanka or the country concerned. If you do not resolve it, I think we will still, in Asia and Africa, we will get caught into another situation not of our making. So these would be the major issues that we have addressed.